What's going on, team? It's your boy G, aka Janato Sensei. We back at it again with another episode of the G Files, man. Today's episode, we're gonna be talking about Attack on Titan. Let's get it. Alright, y'all. So part one is obviously over, bro, of the final season, and I'm gonna be real with you. I was hot. I was upset when I first finished this because the way they leave us off on these cliffhangers, bro, is ridiculous. And at this point, when I first finished watching, I didn't know this was gonna be a part two. You know, I'm an anime only watcher, so I was just like, bro, how are they gonna end it like this? I'm like, yo, we're in for another freaking Hunter x Hunter, like worst ending ever, right? But we find out there's gonna be a part two, and that's gonna be dropping in sometime next year. So that went out the window, so I was good. But I wanted to wait a little bit before I gave my review, just to let things settle and kind of get my thoughts together on what I really thought of this season. Because I'm gonna be real with you, like, this has not been my favorite season. Like, a lot of cool stuff definitely happened, but as far as comparing all 4 seasons so far, I still like how season 3 ended compared to this. Now obviously this is like the middle point of it, so I guess I can't really say that, but I'm doing this video right now. We'll see what happens later on in the next year or so when the next one drops in the winter. But I'm gonna be real with you, like, this joint started off hot, right? Like, every episode pretty much was really good, but it's kind of started becoming a snooze fest as we got to the later parts of the season, because there was so much information that not only that we had to know, but there were so many moving parts, from Falco and Gabby's situation to Aaron's situation to Levi's situation with Zeke, Hong's situation with the rest of the military and the people. This joint was all over the place, but it definitely led up to a really good ending as far as like that last episode, because the tension was so high because of all the dialogue that happened, from Sasha dying to Aaron's attack on Marley, that left a lot of Gabby's friends and just a lot of people there dead, basically, because Aaron's getting revenge for everything that's happened, and to find out there's a plan for extinction of everybody. It was a lot, bro. It was a lot of information to take in, and there was moments where some episodes didn't even warrant not to explain, because nothing really happened. So there's definitely laws within this. Now, we've seen some good battles, we saw some good fights, but if we look at it like as a whole, there was definitely some laws within this season. It wasn't back to back to back, and not to mention, we started the season off with a whole bunch of new people that we didn't know. Now, I think the goal for this season, for this part 1, was to really cement the world is not black and white. They're all quote-unquote monsters, and sometimes the ends justify the means for some people. So you're driven to madness, or what could be considered madness, for what Aaron and Zeke have been through. You start to understand their plight and the reasons why they're doing what they're doing. Now, I think there's still so much to be told on why and how they're going to be able to pull off this euthanization of people, and I'll obviously have the next season, but it's just the way that it ended, bro. I was upset, bro. I'm still not over it, bro. I'm still not over it, because I had to go on Twitter to find out. If you're not following me on Twitter, definitely do that. But I was hurt, bro. I was hurt because my man's Levi could not go out, bro. We didn't get no answers for if Levi's even okay at this point. That was one of the main things I was looking for in that last episode. And then you just gonna get me all hyped for Aaron and Reiner's next battle? Like, bro, come on now. Had me thinking Peak was a traitor. Like, what? So overall, bro, I think the season so far has been good. I can only expect it to get even better in part 2, because the stakes right now, the stakes are high. Because all it takes is for one scream from Zeke, bro, and it's all over for everybody. Everybody's turning into Titans, or at least the ones that drink the wine. Now, like, as far as the depths that happened within this season, I thought there was going to be a lot more, and I'm assuming that they'll happen later. But the way that they drug Sasha's out, and how integral it was a part of the plot from the beginning to the end, I was definitely not expecting that. And then also, one of the reasons why I wanted to wait to do this is because there's certain things that are nuanced, and things pick up on the first watch and stuff like that, and it takes time for videos like these to come out to explain those things. And one of the coolest things that I saw was, like, started it, how they ended it with some of these characters. So Reiner started out the season jumping out of a plane, and then he's ended it jumping out of a plane. Like the stuff, little stuff like that was really dope to see, and all the callbacks to some of the different characters that was playing Where's Waldo within it, like Jaw, and just seeing like how these allies are really going to infiltrate and take over, bro. Because now literally like your enemy is going to become your friend, which is what we thought we were doing when we teamed up with Zeke. But now Zeke and Aaron are the enemy, and then you still have the Marleyans, and then now you got the Scouts who have all drank the wine, who are basically like slaves to whatever Zeke has planned. Like it's crazy, bro. And then he blew himself up, and now he just like bro, it's so much that I can talk about. But as far as like a review, bro, I think it was a solid 8 out of 10. It was because of the way it ended, bro. I'm still mad about that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button down below for your boy. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. Y'all know the vibes. Always keep growing, keep going. This one G. Oh, and also, let me know some of you guys' theories of what's gonna happen. Definitely let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna try to not spoil myself, but that's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. Y'all know the vibes. I'll just keep going. G. Peace.